Pokemon continues its descent into madness. A lot of issues still happening with this game, with this company at the moment. We're going to get into a couple of the updates that's worth talking about because this is Monday, and Monday usually should have some different news to what I'm going to be talking about today. First of all, let's start with some good news, because that's kind of rare at the moment for the Pokemon universe. The good news is this: we're going to be getting this mystery gift for a competitive Bronzong on Saturday, this weekend. So you'll be able to look forward to that when the code goes live for the Japan Championships, unless something is cancelled, but we'll see. Either way, it is expected to go live on the 10th. So I'm looking forward to being able to distribute that. We'll be doing a video on that, so you have to get the code straight as it goes live. So everybody drop a sub, have that little alert bell thing on, so you'll be able to see the code. So that's a little bit of good news. However, there's a lot of other bad news to go with it. Today marks the third Monday in a row where we did not get a new announcement for a raid event, which is extremely odd. The last raid event news that we got was for the Paradox Dolphins and the Chestnut Redo being cancelled because of an issue that crashed your games, which was 3 weeks ago. We are now on to the week where we should be expecting a brand new side raid event, just like the Donphan ones, as well as the redo for the 7-star Tera Delphox. That just was supposed to happen last week, but it didn't. So they seem to still be struggling with this issue. Now, the fact that it's a third week in a row and they still haven't fixed this, which seems to be a pretty simple thing, it's just an item in your rewards that they just can't seem to fix, raises a lot of questions about how severe the issues are in the studio right now that are responsible for managing post-game content like this. This is all the game has, guys. This is all the game has, aside from competitive. You cannot do anything else in the game that has any longevity to it other than the raids. And they're not doing raids at the moment. There's nothing happening. However, Popup Lanes is here to save the day. As always, I am doing raid events every week as normal. And this week, if you guys missed it, is Shiny Garchomp and Shiny Tyranitar. Both 5 IVs, all Steel Tera as well, which is definitely the best Tera. So you guys can absolutely check those out over on my Discord if you haven't heard about that yet. We do these events every week, so you'll be able to look forward to a new event coming in a couple of days as well. And we'll pick something nice, maybe a couple of different raids here, so you guys can play around with something. I'm actually going to try and get something challenging instead of just rewarding. I'm going to be looking for something pretty tough that you guys will be left up to your devices in the Discord to try and come up with a nice strategy to beat it effectively. It's probably, I'm hopefully, not going to be soloable like all my raids have been generally. So we'll just keep it fresh, keep it interesting so you guys can have a little bit of fun with that. The last news is kind of a big one as well. Pokemon Korea came out and disqualified all four players in a round for its official tournament. I can't believe it. And that's because the 4 players were, I suppose, exposed or discovered to be protesting Pokemon by having the move Metronome on all their Pokemon. And all 4 of the players did. So Pokemon saw this in their registrations for their teams and thought, oh, this isn't legit, they're up to something, and then just went ahead and disqualified them in a preemptive prevention of any possible protest or trolling that they were going to be doing. The reason they were probably protesting could be a variety of different things, but I think one of the major things is because Pokemon Korea recently botched a major, I suppose, qualifiers tournament as well, like recently. And they had to cancel the results after the whole event was completed and just say, we're going to have to do a redo. Absolute wild stuff happening. I did talk about this part already, however, it just looks like for Pokemon Korea, the day is not getting any better. Anyway, it's kind of interesting to see where they're going to be going with this, but Pokemon, the whole Pokemon kingdom is just absolutely on fire right now. The only things that they have to continue the game's longevity player base is competitive, which is on fire, and then raids, which is non-existent anymore. So, I don't know, man. What are they going to do? They're going to have to do something, because the current status quo at the moment is just not okay. I'm not talking about this from the perspective of a player or a consumer. From the perspective of the company, man. From the perspective of the Pokemon company, this is a disaster, and they're just sitting on it. So I don't know what they're doing with this. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do drop a sub, stick around so you can grab that mystery gift if everything works out as it's intended to come out on Saturday in an official event. So I hope it's gonna be okay. I guess it should be. And well, it's a competitive bronze zone. Okay, it's not shiny, sadly, but it's fine. Everyone likes to get a mystery gift. Everyone likes to get their hands on something nice and competitive ready too. So guys, I'll see you around for that. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.